Welcome, one and all. This is OMG Live Caribbean. I am Richard Young. Starting a little late today, but still totally delighted to be here in your company and hear my fellow guests.
Yes, Cecilia Salazar here. Always my favorite place to be on a Wednesday evening. So glad that you could join us today.
And I am Penelope Spencer, welcoming one and all to our weekly lime, our weekly gathering, our weekly shout out community building project called OMG Live Caribbean.
Yay!
I am Abrahams. I'm in a different room. I move, right?
Yes.
First time. So lovely being here. So happy to be here tonight.
Hi guys, Bonnet here. Just here to share some energy with you all. Nice to be here as per normal.
Nice.
Oh gosh. Well,
let's jump right in and check out what's on in today's show.
Yes.
In the OMG Game Time Challenge tonight, we have Guess the movie poster.
Oh.
We'll be testing to see how well you know your movies, right? So get your movie caps on. Tonight, our special guest is Maestro John Arnold, live from Tobago. He has some sweet Tobago jazz music for the world to enjoy.
And meanwhile, on TikTok, we have some more hilarious videos to share with you. We also have a trailer from an exciting new movie called A Boy Called Christmas. All that and much more on tonight's episode of OMG Live Caribbean.
Wait, ladies. Did you all notice this week was the Met Gala? Extravaganza, normally held on the first Monday in May to raise funds to the Costume Institute of New York, but this time it was held in September. We should have something like that to do to raise funds for the artists right here. Lord knows, after all, Trinidad and Tobago is the home of.
Of course. We really should have one of those. Yes. Stephen, you have any videos of it that we could see? Not today. I know Stephen had something.
Yeah, well, the thing with the Met Gala, though, it's really expensive to attend, though.
I'm telling you.
Not free. It's 200 that's how they raise the funds by the rich people attend.
Yes, that is something probably to put into next carnival. That's an idea for next carnival, Richard.
Yeah.
That's an amazing idea.
We know that K2K will be ready.
Oh, yeah. But you have to be invited there, and Anna Winter has the last signature on that invitation.
Yeah.
Ooh, oh my gosh.
Anyway, big hugs and a wet, steamy welcome to all our viewers.
Oh gosh.
All our viewers commenting and getting involved in the show. Please share this live feed, people. Share it on your timeline. Let your peeps join in the fun, people. Just share. I know Stephen had some technical difficulties. He's probably struggling right now.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Camille and Bonnet, who we have on the social media?
I'm seeing Richard Bruce, Loretta John, Nydia is there.
Hi, Nydia.
Damian Edwin is here. Hi, Damian. Patricia Batiste.
Rhea Jack Group. That looks like a new name. Hi, Rhea Jack Group.
Okay.
It says hi to Natasha Thomas too.
Okay, yes. All right.
Natasha, my darling.
And Dean Booth and that the area.
Yeah.
Gosh, thank you all so much for joining us. And remember to send us voice notes and video clips. Anything you want us to share or to bring up, you can send us your video clips and we will show it right here. Just email them to OMG Live Caribbean. Our email is info@omgtt.com. That again, info@omgtt.com. We want to hear your thoughts and opinions.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, and put it into the show.
I want our audience on Facebook and YouTube to get ready to take part in this next segment. We want you to tell us in the comment section what was one thing that you were most happy about this week. start writing. People start writing now. Tell us one thing you were happy about this week.
Could I tell you all one thing I was happy about?
You ready? You ready? Okay, let's
ready,
go.
because I like to jump in because I know the audience write in, right?
Yes,
I
you're not
but
jumping.
I can't say for sure if it is, but I saw somewhere today where they said we had 1 million jobs today. Did you all see that?
Where?
Yeah.
We made 1 million jobs today in Trinidad and Tobago.
Really?
Yes,
But-
one you saw it, right?
I did see it.
Yes, and I think that is something that we should be happy about. Not many other countries.
Yeah, it's a combination of 2 jobs and 1 job, but it's 1 million.
Yes.
Of course,
Yeah.
yeah.
Million.
Oh, a combination of 2 job, 1 job, 3 job, 1 job, 2
Yeah.
job, 3 job.
The
Job,
more
job.
jobs, the better.
Yeah, boy, jobbing. We be jobbing.
Anything you were happy about? Anybody else?
God, there's so okay. Today is my brother-in-law's 60th birthday, so I was very happy about that because as we say, life is short, and I'm so happy to get to celebrate with him. And recently was my mother's 80th, so many people are leaving us. That cheers to everyone celebrating their birthday. I still have wine, you see. that made me happy.
Yes.
Heather Spencer says she's fortunate just to tune in.
I'm happy that I was able to convince my 67-year-old father, who is very anti-administration, anti-anything that's normal, to get his vaccine.
No.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, you go. You can come and talk to my brother.
Who believes that green stuff can cure everything. So he's not particularly interested in taking any vaccine, but I got him actually. We did his 2nd dose. So he's on his way to being fully vaccinated, and it's something that I never thought I would accomplish. So I'm
Excellent.
Great.
Well done,
Excellent.
well done. Especially at that age to change his mind. Well done. What about you, Richard?
I am doing a project which I've spoken to you all about, which is working with the 11 leading designers to package videographic and photographic clips. And this week I started doing the interviews with the designers, and that's a whole new light on the fashion, hearing the gut of these people and how they morphed into being fashion designers and how they see their responsibility. And today we did mailing. It was wonderful. It's really an interesting project that makes me feel really, really fulfilled.
Wonderful. We love mailing. Give our love.
Some stories from the audience. So I think Ben Javon says my nephew returned from Czech Republic safely.
Oh.
And although he was concerned for him while he was there, he returned to Trinidad safely. So that's something good to celebrate.
I'm seeing our friend Jean Scarlett say that I was happy to find out today that I'm going to Turkey for a week to celebrate a friend's birthday.
I thought he was going Croatia. What happened to Croatia?
They were going Croatia the other day.
What the look?
They were going Croatia. Please, my pronouns well. Good for you, boy.
Good.
Heather Spencer is saying hi from Vancouver. That's
hi,
lovely.
Love Vancouver.
That's Roma's sister. The Trini who's taking in all the Trini she could get. Nice. Hi, Heather.
Well, Heather, you are family now to OMG Live, for sure.
I was happy about the our school, Newton Girls. We did well in the SCA because the children got their results, and we got the majority of our passes were for 7-year school and 5-year school. So I was really happy that the children were able to focus and concentrate in this this COVID times, and so I was really happy that they had good results.
Excellent. Yes, congratulations to all the wonderful children who sat their SCA.
And who passed.
Yes.
And I always have to remind children it's not about the school, Well, no, to be fair, I believe sometimes it is about the school. Because when I see schools with barbed wire surrounding them and that always constant vigilant, I don't know how some children could focus under that kind of, regimented thing.
Yeah.
But really the children need to apply themselves and understand is the way they apply themselves to the work will determine their success.
Your baby Jean Scarlett said, if I did go to Croatia. If you mark on my profile, y'all will see my pictures, right?
Wow.
Yes, all right. I will go. I'm not that good at Mako, girl.
Good.
You're just flying a lot, boy. Lucky you. People, I'm horrible with my adverbs. I just get in both. Right. So we're moving. Everybody, anything anybody else is happy about?
No, I think we can move on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. So this week, the Caribbean Entertainment Fraternity lost another great talent, Bigford Lemon. He loved his craft, but always felt that the craft didn't return the love, passion, and commitment that he felt for it. He felt so at times, but then there was times. Oh, we get in the Met Gala. Oh,
Steven's back.
Clifford.
Technology for you.
Love
The Megan's back.
Clifford, send me Clifford now. Oh, you're calling my name. Stephen, you want to show the gala?
Is
Okay.
Stephen there? Let's go.
Yes,
Let's
that's right.
continue.
He
Talking
always
of
felt that
Clifford.
the fraternity sometimes, he didn't receive the love. I just want to say, we want to say, rest in eternal peace, my friend, Clifford Lemon. It was very disturbing, and I was extremely sad since hearing this news on Monday. Clifford really fights. It's 40 the good fight.
He fought. He was in and out of
Yes.
hospital.
Yes.
I mean, and we know at least he was getting the best care he could
Yeah.
in the United States. But it's sad that he wasn't here with us.
Yeah, that's one of my things that he couldn't come home to pass.
But we remember Clifford as the vivacious, flamboyant, funny character that he was in so many plays. He did with us so many comedies with Richard Ragbar Singh and Penelope and Nikki and
And Randy Glasgow.
and Randy Glasgow.
Yes.
But I remember him, Penny, from Story World, Children's Story World, so many years ago.
Of course.
He played an amazing a character called Guaca. That was hilarious. Clifford.
One thing I loved about Clifford, though, he was so secure in his masculinity. Some people will always be like, what? Put on a dress, put on a wig, fellas, but not Clifford. He would put on a dress and a wig with his big belly and no.
He would jump into any character with gusto.
I loved him. He was an exceptional human being. He was a good person, and he loved his daughter, and we're going to look after them. We have to look out after our people. And when he said that he had this love-hate relationship with the fraternity, because he was really begging for support, he had a GoFundMe page and people hardly put anything, And then, as I told him, everybody's going through their own
Right
pain.
now,
And he understood that. But yeah, that was it. Anyway.
Yeah.
Right.
Every time we lose someone, it reminds us of what precious little time we have on this planet Earth, and how we need to cherish that time.
Yeah.
But what about if you were 90 and still singing, dancing, whining, and having a good time? Here is Lord Nelson to show us how it's done at his 90th birthday live.
He's 90 years,
I know. He's 91, you see how he moving there? Everyone there, look at him. You go, Nelson.
He has some nice friends, boy. He has some real good friends. So we have a good set of people to wind up on. They're looking good. They're looking nice. I love it. We love you, Lord Nelson. Keep it up. Keep having a good time.
Yes. Right.
So we move things along now and head over to Meanwhile on TikTok.
Today's first TikTok explains why it is very important that you continue posting all your business on TikTok. Hope you recognize the sarcasm. Take a listen.
So this is why it's important for you all to continue posting your business on Facebook. Went to the grocery today, didn't see a friend for since before the pandemic. So obviously I'm like, how are you? How's your husband? And she looks at me and say, I don't have a husband no more. And obviously I feel awkward now, like I didn't know she and her husband divorced. So this is why it's important for you all to post your business on Facebook. If you post your business on Facebook, then I wouldn't be left in an awkward situation. We won't have awkward meetings in the grocery. All you need to remember that this is Trinidad. Your business is my business. My business is your business. We business is everybody else's business. And everybody else's business is we business. Don't let the pandemic take that away from we, please.
Well, he don't need Facebook for that. If he in Trinidad, you bound to find out before that day. A phone call, see a partner. But okay, if you like, I know I will find out. It don't matter. But when last you wake up in the morning to the sound of a cock crowing? Well, this cock's crow is something special. Take a listen. No, that's
Wow. Wow. Oh my God. Can you imagine saying that every morning? Oh my God.
That was a long note. That Larry.
Yes.
Ask Stephen to play that again.
Stephen, that's for real?
Out at the end, all the air is draining out.
Yeah.
That cock of throat.
Yeah, boy.
Wonderful. Woo! Nice.
On next TikTok, some people have very competitive spirits. They see you do something and they know they can do it better. As a TikToker who will demonstrate his skills to one up whatever you can do. He can do better. Look at me.
And everyone is doing it.
Ooh.
I love him.
Oh, that's cute. That's cute.
He does all those tricks and more.
This
Wow, I don't get it.
You didn't get it?
Yeah, I get it, but
Yeah.
I don't get why you would be doing it. But okay, I get it. Okay.
I can't understand TikTok, I swear sometimes. Why?
But just know he has over 1 million followers, so that's why.
Of course. A lot of people have a lot of empty time on their hands, I swear. This next one is not aimed at any one person in particular, but if it falls in your garden or your basket, take heed.
Let me tell you something. If it is your toes looking like this in our sandals, please put on a whole shoe.
If it fall in your basket, take heed.
Okay, everybody, let's show our toes.
No, you show your toes by yourself. Your toes in a sandal, that's the thing.
Oh God, yes, your toes in a
I
sandal.
used to
Oh,
love
God.
to look at that in Carnival Fest. Look at all the toes not over the shoes. It's horrible. Anyway.
Yeah. That's it for this episode of Meanwhile on TikTok. Next, let's take a peep at beautiful Pastel House.
See. Lovely, lovely.
Yes, when?
Wonderful waters.
Richard, let's go to Met Gala next. Can you all hear me?
Yes.
Yes,
we
Met
hear
Gala,
you.
yes,
Let's do the Met Gala.
Rich, you could do that intro.
Let's
I think-
take a peep. Okay, we can do that again for sure. Let's keep at Met Gala. Met
Richard is having tech problem.
Pancake.
All right, so let's start it.
I would say .com or something. I peeped in at something that's good, like extravaganza. Huh?
Iman.
Iman, yes. Somebody found that look very lost, right?
I like it though.
Yes, fabulous.
Extravaganza.
Lil Nas.
Gosh.
This tell another outfit before that, eh?
Yes. And of course, J-Lo. We love you, Jay.
I thought Lupita looked great.
Yeah, boy.
Yes.
Fabulous.
Versace.
Oh, wow.
That is fabulous. Yes. People have probably work out before the match.
Yeah, they're working out their whole life. Kim Kardashian in her all black.
Like Naomi Osaka, guys. I like that.
Loveliness.
Wow.
The money is raised for raise funds, right? For our
Raise funds, yes.
Like Riri, you all see Riri? You all miss Riri there?
She looked good. She looked
She looked good. And the guy she had on with, what's his name? Who had on his granny's coat. Oh, this outfit I couldn't understand either. This one, I wouldn't wear this one.
Yeah, I'm not liking it.
Luffy was in a Valentino and was, yeah, this was another Valentino piece.
Fab.
Yeah, wow.
loveliness.
Rihanna look hot.
Not her partner in the blanket though. He didn't look hot.
Somebody said in the Skittles blanket.
You know Trinidadians. They were like, why you want the grandmother couch cover? I'm like, okay, you all. I find it didn't look so bad.
But Lil
Because he
Nas looked
took it
really
off,
good,
you
though.
know.
Yeah,
Yes.
I thought Lil Nas really looked good. That was epic. His
Oh,
choice.
great.
I thought what I love about the Met Gala, the fashionistas, they take risk, and I love that about it. You know, where the Oscars is conservative and glam, or the Emmys a little. I love the Met because you could experiment and you could go as far as you want with fashion.
All out.
I love the Met Gala for that.
Well, once you're friends with Richard Young, we'd be able to do it too.
We're going up to hot topics next.
All right,
guys.
so everybody, ladies and gentlemen,
Okay.
let's head right over to Hot Topics, which flows right into this.
Well, the hottest topic is Nicki
Well,
Minaj.
you see, that's the reason why she didn't go to the gala. So it connects really well. She didn't go to the gala because vaccinated people had to come to the gala.
Exactly, yes. And a lot of that is happening now in Trinidad. There's the other day we saw some workshop they having and only vaccinated people were asked to attend.
Yes, so continue now, Penny.
Yes,
Continue about Nicki.
Nicki Minaj, is she a crazy woman? Why does have to embarrass Trinidad like that? I mean, sometimes you can think things, but you don't have to verbalize it. And I don't understand what she tried to do. And of course, we look dotish in Trinidad. Oh, her cousin, friend got the vaccine and he became impotent. What his testicles were stolen. What nonsense is that? Nobody heard about that. The health minister, he said today in the news that they had to do a quick check to see if that ever happened. And no, I'm feeling ashamed.
I think it's the ramifications of it that is what is the issue.
Of course.
Because from what she said, it went on to Fox News, you all know that, right?
Yes.
So
Fauci answered.
and from there, the ramifications was even on when I remember reading a chat where someone said, so Trinis were in it and Americans were in it, and an American said, you Trini people, do you all really know what this woman do to you all? Because even the issue with the Juve rum, her opening up her mouth and saying what she said, also had ramifications there, because of course Jordan don't want to know nothing about us, and of course we know there are different sides to that, right? But she doesn't, like a lot of these
they don't think before they talk. And that is so irresponsible.
It is so
following is like millions of people. It's so irresponsible.
What is so interesting is that she has such an influence. The first thing I did when I logged on to the news, the headline was Trinidadian testicles tops hot topics across late night talk shows. That was the headline. Trinidadian testicles top hot topics. So I said it's gonna top our hot topics for sure. But I still am flabbergasted at this. I turn on every station and she is the topic. She has so many followings and social media is so influential that she has so many people talking about this. It's amazing.
My thing is, you really don't want to take away people's right to express themselves on the social media platform, okay? I don't want to take away her right to express or to say that she has not yet taken the vaccine and she's willing to do her own research and whatnot. But because it's such a touch and go kind of thing, and 22 million followers and saying something like that, we know a lot of the research that a lot of these 22 million people will do will come straight from Nicki Minaj's page.
That's it.
Exactly.
And so I just for me, it's not taking away her right to express herself, but it's just asking that we be a lot more responsible in what we put out to those 22.
And it's what you do and how you do it. It's what you do and how you do it.
Okay.
You just can't be so irresponsible.
If she believes it, she doesn't believe she's being irresponsible. She talked to her cousin, and her cousin in Trinidad said, hey, my best friend get this, and she believes it. So she's warning people. That's how I see it. If I have some platform here and one of my cousins, testicles swole, I might come on OMG Live and tell you all as well. Because I feel like I am sharing. She never said don't take the vaccine though. She said do your research and do what's responsible. That's what she said.
You have to, for something as so in the world and as a topical thing, you have to be more responsible in finding out something like that. If somebody say, well, Trinidad drowning, are you going to believe it because,
Nicki Minaj said it, yeah.
You have to research, you have to find out for yourself. Something as so... I just thought it was irresponsible.
I agree, Penny. When you're in that, it's over 150 million followers she has on Instagram, eh? So therefore, every time you speak with that following on your back. You're like Adonis. And so you have to not just pick up
yourself and start
that was before with native HIV status of Trinidad and Tobago, and that had its own ramifications at that time. So one can't be loose-mouthed, just like we can't be loose-mouthed, and we don't have 150 million followers.
Well, y'all, I really wish that somebody like Godfrey Seeley was around now, because he said there's no bad publicity. And right now, Godfrey and Raymond Shukong would be doing a play called Nicki Minaj's Cousins.
Testicles.
Solar testicles.
Any other?
I see it.
Yes.
Hot topics, of course, is CPL, y'all. I can't believe that Nicki Minaj made me forget the CPL. Today was the finals, and the St. Kitts and Nevis Patriots won. Give them a round of applause. They beat the St. Lucia Kings in the finals, and the captain is, of course, our beloved Dwayne Bravo, and it was wonderful. It was a great match. You all watched it? Yeah!
I did.
Yeah, good. It was good.
Another hot topic is Grenada. They have, I think it's over 35 or 38 deaths.
Already?
Zero. Yes, they had 1,000 people with the virus the other day, but they have 38 deaths. Could you imagine from zero to that?
I'm doing really, really well. And did you all know that the St. Vincent and the Grenadines got a new one called MU. It's spelled MU, but it's pronounced MU.
Yeah.
MU. And they have 5 cases now in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. That's the new variant. So
that's the newest one.
Close.
Yeah.
Yes, it's close. Really, really close.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah.
So.
It's very sad, and I'm really hoping that people really get vaccinated. They're saying that our hospital stays has gone down. There are not a lot of people in the hospitals, but I still don't understand why our death rate is still like 5 and 5 and 5. That I'm confused about, and that is scary.
Our death rate is like that because we like KFC.
Oh gosh.
It's a lot to do with lifestyle.
We have a lot of lifestyle diseases because we have people with comorbidities. We have people walking around with diabetes and hypertension. We have people walking around sick who don't know they're sick until they get COVID.
I know.
Because of the population. It's because we have a generally unhealthy population. That's why.
I don't know. I don't know. It had to be more than that. What kind of? I'm wondering about the care they get in the hospitals. They have everything. I don't know. I can't believe it's just that. I feel that there had to be more to that. Anyway, that's it for hot topics.
Yeah.
People saying that cows potty train just as toddlers.
What?
That it turns out that cows can be potty trained as easily as toddlers.
Oh.
Maybe easier. Why is this important? Well, a single cow can produce 8 gallons of liters or 30 liters of urine a day. Urine contains nitrogen, and when mixed with cow feces, it becomes ammonia, which is an environmental issue with acid rain and other problems. So it can also taint the water with nitrates and create the airborne pollutants like nitrous oxide. Anyway, so getting cows to learn to pee can save our environment. That's the moral of that story.
All right, good.
We want to get cows to learn to pee.
Yes.
Peeing cows to save the world.
Hey, y'all, you know what else I heard? You know, one more hot topic I heard?
What?
The lady that pelted the brick or whatever it was at the St. Vincent Prime Minister, the charges were dropped.
Serious?
Yes, so the charges were dropped on her, Anna Mae Lewis, because she said she didn't do nothing. It wasn't her. It wasn't me. That's what she said.
All right. And then Bomba funeral. That was a big funeral. Bombay. Bombay had a big funeral. Police, everything. COVID. I don't know what happened to the COVID rules, but that was a big funeral. Anyway, we're moving on. You know, y'all. Anything the people have to say, y'all, that we should talk about? Our guest, our 6th host.
Damien is saying, he's saying because people don't like to cook Vonette and not nourishing their bodies. We're talking about why we have an unhealthy
right.
Greg Cliff says the death rate is very concerning. The
Yeah.
S is the Mu variant is the newest South African variant. Yes. Gary is saying that the CPL finish today was very nail biting.
Yes, it was so good, y'all. Oh my gosh, I was so back in the Patriots. Anyway, I was after TKR was the Patriots, of course.
Yeah. Damian Edwin is talking about Nicki Minaj. He said, for not what research she could do, she's a rapper. And while you are right to some extent, her comments were disgraceful and made Trini look backward.
Yeah.
Aw.
Yeah. Definitely.
Okay.
Okay, Rich.
Moving on.
That was great. We're getting comments. Thanks, everyone. Keep the comments rolling in. Now, I know it is September, but I heard a little taste of Parang music in this week. This week, I hear a little thing from the legendary Lara Brothers. Let's take a listen to get a little vibe going for the season upcoming.
Nice.
Right.
Wait
None of
Christmas.
the Lara brothers are alive. You all know that? And that band is made up of members of who were there with them. We learned that in Camp Tipi Tambo the other day. So I just had to share that.
Aye, aye.
The year is almost over, people. Christmas is in the air for sure. Just so you know, that's landing just so this year passed real fast. Well, it is a known fact that the music of Trinidad and Tobago has had an impact on the world, like the steel pan, soca, and calypso. But how many of you have heard of tambourine drums?
Me. I look it up, I Google it, and found out that the tambourine, similar to tambourine drum, is an indigenous instrument from Tobago. It is a circular percussive instrument said to have been created by slaves after the drums were confiscated on the plantation.
And recently we heard this piece of music, a classical jazz number using Tobago's tambourine drums. Take a listen.
That sounds very, very international and world-class to me. So who created that piece of music and how come they use the tambourine drums? Let's discuss. Tonight, I am pleased that we have found the person responsible for that brilliant piece of jazz. He's none other than Maestro John Arnold. Welcome, John. Thank you so much for being here tonight.
Hi, and good evening, everyone.
Hi.
Hi. How is it in Tobago, John?
No, it's good, man. It's good. We're just watching the sea, but we can't touch it. But we enjoy it. Yeah.
I know. First of all, we must say congratulations on your new CD.
Thanks a lot.
Standards in the tambourine sauce. I love that.
Yeah. Well, when you go for your little Accra and you have the tambourine sauce, you know what it does to the Accra. And the same thing with Polari and all that. It's the same thing. So it's the same concept of listening to the jazz music, but certainly listening to the jazz music with the tambourine infusion into it. And it's really a pioneering effort. And we're doing two things, really. One is to bring awareness and visibility to the instrument.
Nice.
It's almost an endangered species. And then also, by associating it with jazz music that everybody knows, it will certainly give it the attention and certainly help to globalize it. So that's the intent.
Good. So tell us about the journey in producing the album,
Yeah.
What was that like?
Yeah, well, so the journey is almost 10 years because 10 years ago, Dr. James Armstrong said to me, John, we've got to do something like that. I said, all right. Every year I kept putting it off. And then during the COVID, I said, hey, you know what? I'm going to pursue this. So I did get together with some great musicians, and we decided that we would pursue this. And it's funny how all of it ended up very organic in the studio. And Brother Watts came in with the tambourine, and we were able to really put this together. Little thing, I chose different timings, like take 5/4 timing. I chose blues at 3/4, and then we chose like a bossa nova, blue bossa, and so on. And there's a reason. Again, one is to allow the tambourine to show off inside the jazz, but then we also took like Fly Me to the Moon and put the jazz into the reel and jig folk rhythms. So it's a kind of exchange, and so it's worked out pretty good. I think the album is really, really exciting.
Oh, I haven't heard it yet, but I can't wait to listen to this. Sounds very exciting. And why do you think it is so important for the world to hear the tambourine in this jazz music? Why do you think
tambourine drum,
the tambourine drums in the music?
Yeah, well, apart from what I just said in terms of amplifying the awareness and visibility, but even more than that, similar to instruments like the daf, the tabla tone, rain drum, all of these are frame drums that are played with the hand, with your hands, and played, with some very complex rhythms and so on. So there's a whole pantheon of frame drums around the world. The Tobago tambourine is not new as in a tambourine or tambourine. But what is new about it, it is the only drum that plays as a family. We have the boom, the bass, we have the roller, which is like the side drum, and then we have the cutter, which is like the snare drum. And they play like a family along with the fiddle and the triangle. So the Tobago Tambourine Band is unique to Tobago. All right? And the way we make the tambourine out of skin, animal skin, and cabbage bark is also unique to Tobago.
Wow, I absolutely love it. But I bounced upon John in my head because he was part of Hazel Ward Redman. You all know Hazel Ward Redman was the grand dame of class sophistication when it came to talent and performing, and she did the 12 Another Show and Teen Talent Show. And what happened after Maurice Connor passed, which was her accompanist, her friend and advisor, the best person to take on board was John Arnold. So we saw John Arnold playing on the thing on the program, and I remember seeing that wizardry in the music, in his musicality since then. Well, then I bounced upon John otherwise with Tobago Festival things. But that was good. How was it with Hazel Ward Redman? How was it?
Well, that's very interesting. Actually, she left me with a nice quote. I think I shared with you guys. Always stay on the bridge of purpose and let muddy water run below. Always keep focused. Very nice quote she left me with. But Hazel Ward, I actually used to work with Hazel Ward even while she was working with Maurice Connor.
Yeah.
Because I was like the accompanist for all the Tobago contestants. So I used to do the auditions in Tobago. So both 12 and Under and Teen Talent, those were really great days. I learned a lot from Hazel Ward. Supreme professionalism. Supreme.
John, you gave birth to the amazing Tobago jazz experience that brought people like Elton John and Whitney Houston and John Lennon, Ross to our shows, and facilitated many significant projects in the arts and culture of Trinidad and Tobago. I mean, I remember last time I met you, John, we were judging the
Carrie Festa.
Yes, Carrie Festa. Yes. I know, so you had everything. You're like salt. So what are you doing now, and where is this vast experience taking you next?
Well, luckily, the experience, competency, and I guess qualifications, I'm now the CEO at the Tobago Festivals Commission Limited. So we're now leading all the festivals that take place in Tobago. Over the last 2 years, of course, everything has been virtual, and so we have done some very exciting things at Tobago Festivals Network. just amazing things that we've done online, and getting prepared for kind of hybrid that would certainly come when we open up back. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Wow.
Yeah,
that is
I hope we open back sometime. You know.
Oh gosh, John Arnold, this was indeed our pleasure having you here tonight. We need you to keep to help us revive theatre locally and even take our unique theatre productions to entertain the world. Okay, so we need to do some big musical productions.
Yeah, I mean that I hope that you all continue to come. Raymond Chukong was the last person to bring a really good play to Show Park Complex. We have a big building, you know, and it holds, and it's only once it was tested and made 3,700 persons with a big gospel show here. So it'd be good if you guys start to
It would
come.
be fabulous. I love the show, Park. Thank you so much. I want to thank you again for taking the time for OMG Live. And anything you would like to say before you leave us? Anything to our viewers?
Just, I have my launch on Sunday. People can check out my page. It's at 3 o'clock on Sunday. Yeah, everybody can check it out.
Yeah.
And we're going to, you know, kind of make sure everybody gets a little taste of all the music. The band's going to be playing live and all that. So
this is on Sunday the
19th. Next Sunday coming,
Sunday coming. At what time?
YouTube, 3 o'clock, YouTube and Facebook. Just look for my name, you'll get it.
Great. John Arnold.
Great.
Fantastic.
Thanks a lot, guys.
Bye. Thank you.
Good.
Nice.
Any comments on social media there, people? Now, John is a phenomenal human being.
Diana has a really good comment about what he said about his award. She said, sounds like a traditional cultural expression which we need to ensure is recognized and protected as such. And that is the message that she left with John.
Was it that, or I thought you were talking about the tambourine drums. I'm not sure.
Yeah, this one was down late.
Yeah.
So, traditional.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Let's
You
move
have
on
time
to
for the challenge?
Game Time Challenge. Do we have time?
I'm not
Yes,
sure.
we do. Yeah.
If we do, let's go right into Game Time Challenge. The Orange.
So guys, here goes. Today we have guessed the movie poster. It's very simple. We show you a movie poster and you have to guess which movie it's from. That's it. Easy thing.
Yes. And if you get the answer right, you get to ask any one of us a question. And if you don't, you learn something today, right? So take it away.
Run the club.
Oh, gosh.
I don't know.
Okay.
I have a clue.
Who knows what that is? Dropping, teddy bear dropping.
I know the star.
Parachutes on.
It's Ryan Reynolds, isn't it? It's Ryan Reynolds.
Ryan, yes.
Yeah, Ryan.
I don't know.
He looking young there.
I don't know that.
Probably.
Anybody?
I don't have a clue.
I see nobody yet.
I have no clue. I would not have been the guess this one.
They have somebody dressed like a rabbit.
Billy says Free Guy.
Yes, that's it apparently.
Really? I didn't see Free Guy yet.
Billy.
Yeah, I didn't see it yet. I really
God.
want to see that. We actually showed that trailer, y'all.
Yes.
And Bonnet, you were right. He was talking about the tambourine drum.
Yeah.
To make sure. Yeah.
Next one, next
question.
clip, second clip. So that person has to ask a question.
Yeah, I'm now typing that in.
Bazodi. Just joking.
Wrong.
Wrong.
I don't know what that is either.
I don't have a clue.
I kiss your chin, you kiss my chin. No, forehead. I don't know. I just saying nonsense because I really don't know what that is.
After We Fall by Bewley. Again, is that correct?
What's that?
After We Fall by Bewley. And Damien
No.
Edwin said, what foolish posters are these? Damien, stop.
Damien is saying.
Damien is something else.
All right, we'll have to give up that one.
Yes.
That one is what?
The Fault
in Our Stars, yes.
All right. I never watched that movie because it looks sad.
Yeah, I'm not watching that.
No.
Next one.
Ooh, I know this one. I know this one.
You ready to that one?
Yes, Channing Tatum and Jamie Foxx.
And Jamie Foxx, yeah.
Even though this movie silly, I watched it about 3 times.
I don't find it was silly.
Okay, not silly, but a lot of action, I guess.
Yeah.
It wasn't silly, you're right. Just a lot of action.
Channing Tatum.
Nobody.
I adore him. I adore that guy.
Really?
I love him.
Nobody.
Bonnet.
Nobody. White House down.
Yes.
Greg.
Yes, White House down.
All right, Greg, you get to ask the question.
Good. While they get their questions ready, we can.
Yes, let's check out the next segment coming to our screens already.
Yeah.
There's a Christmas movie, y'all, based on a book of the same title, A Boy Called Christmas, by Matt Haig. I will include snow and elves and kidnapping and more snow and Dame Maggie Smith. What more could you want in a holiday movie? Let me take a look at this one.
Yeah.
You may find this hard to believe, but long ago, nobody knew about Christmas. It started with a boy called Nicholas and a summons from the king.
I'm asking you to go to the very edges of our kingdom and bring back a spark of magic to give us hope.
I'm going to Elfhelm to find the elves, Mika, to bring some new hopes to the world.
Such a fool. Everyone knows there is no such thing as elves.
You ready, old friend?
Born ready.
You can talk.
And I can fly as well. No, just kidding. No mice can fly. That would be absurd.
It's a dangerous journey to Elfhelm. Under the moon, past the sleeping giants, up the pointy mountain. We'll get there. I know we will.
Nicholas!
Hold on, Mika!
He's a human. Will he eat us?
Where am I? There's nothing here.
To see something, you must believe in it. Really believe.
Elfhelm. It's incredible.
I'm going to be honest, kid. I did not see this one working out for us. What is this?
This is a Christmas party.
Is Cake City? No idea what this Christmas thing is, but I love it.
Who is that?
I'm Nicholas.
No humans can ever be brought here.
Do not let him escape!
No, we're doomed.
The king asked for hope. Could you make more? Lots more. And we haven't much time.
And I haven't much cheese.
Come on, Blitzen! There's magic in you! Magic is real!
Nicholas showed the world anything can happen.
It's just one day a year. What shall we call it?
Nicholas and Mika the Talking Mouse Day.
Any other ideas?
Somebody in the
Okay.
Christmas spirit, boy.
So I'm seeing 2 questions, guys. The 2 questions are for Richard Young. The first one is from Greg Cave. Richard, what is your best childhood memory? And the second one is from Buell Jean Scarlett. Richard, what is your ideal romantic date? The questions are for you, and we don't have much time.
So put them together.
Well,
put them together, your childhood memory.
Yeah,
and your
well, my
romantic-
childhood memory, I think, would be, and keeping in touch with the Christmas thing, I was the older one, now I'm admitting that, in the house. So, and so I was part of the surprise, even when it looks like it was going to be a bad Christmas. So I would do everything on Christmas Eve day. I painted the entire house myself. I washed while my mother baked and cooked. And I would have saved up and I would have gotten gifts and put it under the tree. And it was absolutely fabulous in the morning when I was dead tired to see Rachel, Rodney, and Robert come outside and carry on like those movies you see on television, being surprised and excited about little gifts, whatever it was.
Yeah.
And mommy, the whole house was smelling of cake and ham, and so and it was the most fulfilling thing. And I fell asleep after that because and then in that sleep I probably dreamt about my best romantic date. And so,
right, okay, yeah. Great.
I will come around to that one day.
Okay, good. Penny?
No, so we go moving on.
Why don't you all just subscribe, get notified, and let's share OMG Live Caribbean.
Yes.
Any
Thanks
comments?
to all who took part in today's show. We truly appreciate you.
Yes. Look, thank you very much, people. It was a wonderfulness. We truly appreciate you, people.
Yeah, so join us next Wednesday live from 8 p.m. on OMG TT on Facebook and OMG TV TT on YouTube, or right here on CCN TV6 Gael, M&E TV, and SmashRadioTT.com.
Bye, people. Bye.
Bye, guys. Take
Say
care.
goodbye. People, be safe. Take vaccinate. We need to get to 50% vaccination. We only 30%. Now we leave you with a music video from Miguel Maestre called Fete, and all. And as you always say, let's be
kind
to each other.
Let's be kind to each other. Mwah.
Bye. Vaccinate.
Bye.
Yo, you feeling so fit? Hey, and let me go. Soca music nice. So nice like paradise. So nice. Everything is love. Just open your eyes. We could start a party day or night. Yeah. All hands in the air when soca starts to play. Yeah. It's every day. I feel it in my veins. All hands in the air. Just let me see you wave. Yeah. It's soca music takes the pain away. Yeah, we come to it's a big party. Tell everybody, jam on somebody. That's our way. Yeah, it's a big party. Tell everybody, jam on somebody. That's our way. Yeah, 'cause we come to soca music mad. Oh, it mad. Find me on the road in Trinidad. Anywhere I go, I get to know mad. If you're looking for me, check the band. Yeah, all hands in the air when soca starts to play. Yeah, it's every day. I feel it in my veins. All hands in the air.